Hello, welcome to JavaScript tutorial, chapter 11, part 1, JavaScript Operators, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn the operators in JavaScript. Right now, let's understand that very clearly. JavaScript includes operators as in other languages. An operator, it performs some operation on single or multiple operands, and finally it's going to produce a result. Coming to JavaScript. JavaScript includes following categories of operators. They are arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignment operators, and finally the conditional operators. As of now, in this session, we are going to understand only the arithmetic operators. And here comes the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical operations between numeric operands. And here is a list of arithmetic operators. Okay, this addition operator performs the addition, and this minus operator performs the subtraction, and this asterisk key operator performs multiplication, and the slash operator performs division, and this percentage symbol, it represents the modulus operator. Okay, it's going to give you back the remainder, and these two are increment operators and the decrement operator. Right now we are going to see a demo of all these operators, and here I have a code snippet like what we are going to code right now in Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create a variable called x and a variable called y and the value of 5 and 10, and we are going to demonstrate the all arithmetic operators. Okay, right now let me jump into Visual Studio Code, and I'll click on the file menu, and I'll open the folder where I'm going to create my HTML file, and this is the folder. Once I do that, I'll get that folder here in the Visual Studio Code, and there I'm going to add a HTML file, and I'll name the HTML file as demo.html. Okay, when I do that, I'll get a HTML file here, and now let me write a bit of HTML as well as JavaScript. Add title demo of JavaScript, and let me add a body tag. Okay, and within the body tag let me add a script tag also, and to the script tag I'll add a type attribute telling like I'm going to write the JavaScript here. Okay, and right now let me demonstrate on the operators, that is arithmetic operators. So I'm going to create a var keyword to create a variable called x, and the value assigned to it is 5. Similarly, I'm going to create a variable y, and the value assigned to it is 10. Now let me go with the first operators, that is additional operator. So I'll go with x plus y. Okay, when I do Control S. Okay, now what I'll do is let me do it for the other operators also. So that is alert, it is y minus x, and again let me call the alert, and I'll tell like x into, that is star y, and alert again x or y divided by x, and also alert the modulus operator. So y modulus of x, what is the remainder we are going to get. Okay, and after that what I need to do is I need to call that x variable. I have to increment, then I have to print that x. So that is, now I'm printing x, and after that I have to decrement y, so y minus minus, and again I'm calling that alert y. So what we are doing right now is I'm going to show you a demonstration of all the operators, that is addition, minus, multiplication, division, modulus, increment and decrement. Now when I do Control S, when I go back to the folder where I've saved this file, and I'll double click on that HTML file, so I can run it in my browser, and here comes that file. I'm double clicking on that HTML file, so we'll get at least 7 pop-ups telling like, okay, the first one is 15. Okay, 15 in the sense Okay, that is 5 plus 10, it's 15, x plus y. Let me go back. Okay, after that it's subtraction, that is y minus x, 10 minus 5, it's 5 again. Okay, then it's 50 in the sense multiplication, 5 into 10, x into y. And similarly this is the division, y minus x, that is 5 2s are 10, so the value is 2 here. And this is 0, why? Because this modulus operator is going to provide you the remainder. So 5 divided by 10, 10 divided by 5, the remainder is 0, so we are getting that. Okay, and after that this is increment operator. So the original value of x is 5, but I've incremented it by value 1, so now when I print that, the value incremented is to 6, so I'm getting that as the output. And finally decrement operator, y minus minus, so I'm decrementing this value of the y variable by 1, so I'm printing that here, I'll get the value as 9. So this is what we learned in this session, like how to make use of this arithmetic operators. Okay, and now let us see a few characteristics of this addition operator. It's very simple. Now when a addition operator is used with two numbers, okay, JavaScript add those two numbers. Here is the example. I'm having a variable called a and b, that is 50 plus 10. I'm adding and storing in the variable c, so the output is 60. So let me show you a demo of this. It's very simple. So what I'll do, I'll just erase out these things. I'll create a variable var a is equal to 50, var b is equal to 10, and again var c is equal to a plus b. And let me push the result in the alert window. So see, when I do Control S, when I go back and when I refresh, okay, we're getting the output as 60. In the sense, okay, when we use addition operator with two numbers, JavaScript add those numbers, so we're getting the output as 60. And coming to next slide, when an addition operator is used with two strings, JavaScript concatenates those two strings. Now let us see a demo. Let me take this example itself. So two strings are welcome to JavaScript tutorials. So what I'll do here, instead of this numeric value, I'll assign a string. Welcome to JavaScript tutorials. Okay. Now, as we learned in the presentation, like when we use addition operator with two strings, it's going to concatenate those strings, JavaScript. Now this is the output we have to get. Welcome to JavaScript tutorials. Now let me go back, let me refresh, and we are getting that. Welcome to JavaScript tutorials. And coming back to presentation, now let us see the other part. When we use addition operator with string and number, JavaScript converts the numeric value to a string and performs concatenation. Here you can observe in this example, in the variable a, the value is the string, that is number is, okay, and in the variable b we have a numeric value. Now what happens, the JavaScript, it converts the numeric value to a string, later it concatenates this value to this string. In a sense, it is going to convert this numeric value into the string, and it's going to concatenate with the string. It's very simple. And here also that's what happening here. Now let me take example of this 10 and 90. So here the value is 10, and here let me make it a number, not a string. Now what's gonna happen here is, okay, when JavaScript executes this part of line, it's going to convert this 90 to string, and it's concatenating with this. So we'll get the output as 1090. Okay, now let me go back. This is what we are getting. Okay, it's not adding, it's just concatenating the things there. Okay, and coming back to presentation. Okay, when we use minus operator, the numeric value is not converted to a string. As we learned in the last slide, like this number is converted into string and it's concatenating with this. But here we are using the addition operator. Instead of addition operator, if we use the minus operator, Okay, the JavaScript engine, it's not going to convert this number into string, and it's not going to concatenate with this. Instead of that, it does the typical minus operation, in the sense subtraction. So we'll get the output as 40. Now let me go back and let me show you that it's very simple. Okay, this is 50 and this is 40. Okay, now this the operator is not the addition, it is subtraction. Control S. When I go back and when I refresh, you can observe we are getting the output as 10. And that's what the specialty of JavaScript is. Earlier it converted this to string and it concatenated when we use addition operator, but here it's vice versa. Like if you use subtraction operator, and if you're adding or subtracting the string with a number, it's not going to convert this number to a string. Okay, instead of that, it's doing the typical subtraction operation here. So we'll get the output as 40. This is what the specialty of arithmetic operators. And finally, we saw a beautiful demo of it. And finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting these URLs. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference, refer our websites. We are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.